The law of attraction, a basic description, is what you put out into the universe, you also attract, like a boomerang. So let's say you vibrate at a low frequency, you vibrate at a high frequency, a mid frequency, a mid range, however you want to perceive it. The frequency you're at, which, as an example, let's say you like romantic films, drinking wine, and going to the movies. You're going to attract people that like those things. You like art. Whatever you're into, whatever's your vibe, you're going to naturally attract that vibration back to you through the law of attraction. There's so many cosmic laws, just like there's human laws, okay? And the law of attraction is a very powerful manifesting tool that we can use. And with knowledge, there is power. So a long time ago, this knowledge was hidden from us. And regardless if you're participating in the law of attraction, it's still happening for you. So if you think of it enough with the intention, because you have to intend what it is you're seeking. So a personal example in my life, I want to garden more in my life. So naturally, the place that I moved to, 2 of my neighbors garden, you know? So it's like the law of attraction is going to put you into situations and circumstances to align you with your intentions, with your true intentions that you seek. So let's say you have good intentions behind your manifestations. You're going to naturally attract and manifest good things to you, positive aspects to your journey, to your growth, to your ascension, to your awakening, right? Well, law of attraction is beautiful. It's magical, and it really works. Like, all you have to do, I mean, you don't even have to be super spiritual or whatever. You just have to put belief in the idea that you want to intend to manifest something to yourself, and it will happen. So the best way to do that, get a journal, write it down, intend for it to happen, think about it daily, like put it in your thoughts, because what you're mindful of will come to you, right? And eventually it will. Examples, I have manifested lawnmowers. Like, I have manifested people. A lot of people, like, you can think of energy or the types of people that and this, you can intend it, but I feel like this happens naturally. The kind of energy you are, the vibration, like let's say you're ascending, the ascension that you're on, each level that you vibrate higher and higher towards, it's like you're naturally attracting people at that vibration as you ascend or descend or whatever. So vibes are a huge key factor into the boomerang, the law of attraction that comes back to you, right? Because it's all boils down to your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. So there are amazing things that we can do with the law of attraction. We can manifest a bigger house, manifest more money, freedom, success, love. Like, you can manifest such positive things with the law of attraction. But you can also manifest very negative things. And in my opinion, through my personal experience, the negative things that you can manifest unknowingly and accidentally are, for example, let's say you want a bigger house and more money and a husband or something like that. Like, you're like, I need more, and more. Well, what I've learned through experience is wisdom alongside with intention and belief all really, really matter, because wisdom only comes with experience, right? So let's say without wisdom, like say you learned the law of attraction 1 week, 1 month, 1 year ago, right? And you're manifesting, you're like, okay, I'm learning that I can just create whatever I want through this law of attraction. I watched the documentary. They said it happens. I saw it for myself. I have physical proof. Here I am, right? Well, without wisdom, without discernment, You are using a very powerful tool without knowing how to use it. The how to use the law of attraction is very, very important, because if you use it without wise intentions, because why do you want more of a house? Why do you want more money? Why do you want all these things? Is it greed? Like what's the fuel behind the want? Is it because you need it? Like, do you need more abundance? What abundance do you actually need? We get really confused, I think, as a people with what abundance actually is. Because there's a lot of internal work that has to happen before we actually know what we even need. And it's like the law of attraction can attract things to you, and consciously or not. So you're unconsciously manifesting whether you're into the law of attraction or not, right? So if you're consciously now manifesting things with this powerful tool and you don't have good intentions behind it, you can manifest very negative things to yourself. Let's say you get a bigger house. Okay, I got the bigger house. Like, I asked for it and I received, and now I have a bigger house. Well, a bigger house means you need more money to take care of the house. So did you actually, in your formula, did you add to the formula that you need to make more money? Because to make more money usually requires you to work more hours, right? So now are you working more and actually not spending time at the house? That's a really important factor, right? A lot of times we want more through the ego. Our ego wants more, and more because it's selfish, and it's just it's only worried about itself. It's like only worried about the individual. But our spirit and our soul are more connected to the divine and all things. So it's like when you live your purpose, your life when you live your life with intentions to serve the greater good, as the Blue Jay confirmed for me, when you live your life to serve the greater good, you naturally receive what you desire. But if you just desire more because you're greedy, that's a portal that leads to a path of destruction. And you don't see it until, it happens. I mean, it just takes the energy, how everything works. I mean, I see right now, I see a big machine, and I see, how the gears work? Like, how if I turn this gear, okay, it goes like this. Like, let's say this gear's turning and this gear's turning, and then just imagine like 100 of those going. I see a board with a whole bunch of gears turning, and it's like, you're this gear, or one of us is this gear, and we don't see all the gears that it's actually at the end producing the result. It's like the law of attraction starts here, but then this gear spins that way, and then it goes there, and it keeps going, and then eventually it produces something, right? The mechanics of the machine. So it's like you must use good discernment with this powerful tool, because religion has taken this as prayer. So religion has said if you sit down and pray, you will connect to a higher source, and that higher source will reward you, right? Well, it's the same thing. Law of attraction is going within to ask for more, some type of abundance in your life, right? And you receive it. So through meditation, through prayer, however you do it, through journaling, so writing it down, that's very powerful as well. When you write something down and speak it aloud and think it, that's physically manifested, mentally, and then you spoke it. Speaking, you spoke the spell. So that's a triple, that's triple power to your manifestation. So you have to have good intentions behind your manifestation. You have to intend, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty in it. That's why we're in a dark and light reality. That's why the lessons of everything is to show you that we are in a dualistic reality. You can choose to go fast, you can choose to go slow, you can choose light, you can choose dark. You need dark and you need light. It's all important. The wisdom here is knowing balance, okay? Because you have dark and you have light, and you have to learn to balance these two aspects. So with using the law of attraction, it's very important to know the balance, what you're trying to manifest, and the intention, the why do you want to manifest it? I'm sorry, I just saw this. Look at this cool thing. You see that? It's like, why do you want to manifest what it is you're trying to manifest? I highly recommend, if you're on a spiritual journey and you're just learning about the law of attraction, that you also focus a bit on, what do you intend to do with this law of attraction? What do you intend to manifest for yourself long term? Now, I really believe in just living in the moment. So when I say long term, that separates those two, because you're not in the moment. But living in the moment and planning, you should also plan, I feel like, because it's like in the moment is the only place that exists, right? So what you do now is how you get to your future self, right? And in order to manifest things into your life positively, that long-term support who you are as a person and who you're growing to be as a person, it's like, it's knowing where you're going. It's following your spirit and not your ego, right? Because your ego will want a lot of things. It's going to send you through so many different nonsense things you don't even need, while your spirit is really sure of what it needs, but it's not going to fight the ego for attention. It's going to wait patiently until you decide to listen and feed it. Because if you feed your spirit, you get rewarded. With the law of attraction, I have completely turned my life around, looking quote unquote back at how far I've come. I am so grateful. And I couldn't even have the things I have right now. I don't have a lot, by the way. I really don't. Physically, right? I don't physically have a lot of things. But with the way that I've set my intentions, I have put myself in such a great place. Like, I'm so grateful. It is not even just me here. The whole universe is working with me, okay? It's the moon, it's the sun, it's my astrology, it's spirit, it's guides. I'm being guided. So I'm so grateful. Like, we should always stay grateful for what we have, because it can be gone quickly, and others don't always have the abundance that we have. Grass is always greener, right? So I was in a place where, when I started to work with the law of attraction, I wanted to manifest more freedom. I wanted to spend more time with my kids. I wanted to be more spiritual, and I wanted truth. I wanted only the highest truth possible. I made sure with every spirit that ever encountered me, that communicated with me, what guides that came along, I don't want it unless it's truth. Unless it's truth, I don't care. Like, why are you talking to me? Unless you're going to give me truth, unless you're going to give me freedom, I don't want to talk to you. Like, what are you going to do for me? I already have. The world can give you whatever, right? What we need is more, our spirit to be more full and abundant, right? So that's what I was seeking. And years have passed now. And spiritually I've come so far. Not alone, I've got many spirit guides, many helpers around me, and now I am where I am, and I'm so grateful. And I physically don't have necessarily more, but spiritually I have so much more. I am aligned with things that are going to lead me on paths that are going to get me where I want to go. So I can garden, so I can eat vegan, so I can be more of a naturalist, a minimalist, be more with my family, spend more time with them, and not spend, the 9 to 5 thing did not work for me. Like, not at all. I couldn't do it. So I was able to manifest my own business, and I'm just at such a great place. I was able to, next month I pay off my car. These are things that it took me years, and I was like struggling. There was so much knowledge from from back then to now that I had to gain so much wisdom, and so many times did I fall. So many times will I still fall. But I have so much faith and belief in the power of the universe that works with me and through me, that I know as long as I set my intentions to truth, and as long as I set my intentions to not fuel my ego, but fill my spirit, that I will be guided in the direction that leads me to my highest truth. Okay? So use the law of attraction wisely. Don't just use it to physically manifest things instantly. Do it, fine. Do it for practice. Do whatever you want. That's this duality universe we're in. You can do whatever you want. Do as thou wilt. Okay? Do what you want. But you will be tricked, and you will have to work that out if you want to truly fill your spirit. If you want that inner emptiness to be full within you, where you don't have to fill it with a vice, with a substitute. If you want that to be full within yourself, you have to deny the ego and let the spirit guide you. Okay? So that's what I have for you on the law of attraction for now. I'm sure I'll speak more on the law of attraction. But yes, use it wisely. Choose wisely. Don't let lust, ego, pride, sloth, greed, whatever they are, don't let them distract you from what it is you really seek, to be whole. To be whole is what we all really want. We all want to be whole, we all want to be happy, and we all want to be healthy. So focus on that and truth, and